All right, guys. Thank you for the paperwork. Yeah, I'll make sure you're the only dealer in town, so I guess I'm gonna have to deal with you. All right, I'll talk to you later. Hello, guys and gals, and welcome to Farming Simulator 25 here on Yukon Valley. Wait a minute. Farming Simulator 25, Yukon Valley. All they do is gold mine in Yukon. They don't do any farming, or do they? All right, guys. Yes, we are here to do some farming, but that's right. We are also going to do some gold mining. I'm from Haines, Alaska. A friend of mine named Parker bought this farm up here and the associated land from a farmer who was returning back. He was from Denmark and he was going back to Denmark and he wanted to sell his property and all his equipment. And Parker snacked it up this past spring at Parker's grandfather's remembering service. After the service, Parker and I talked, and I told him I was getting a little bit bored with farming. I said, I don't want to give up farming, but I want to do something else other than just farming. And he told me about this place that he just bought. And he said, why don't you just buy the property from me? He said he checked it out. There's gold in the area, so I can get gold. And this is the only farm available in the area. So why don't you just buy it off me? It has all the farming equipment, and I was setting up the place to mine next season, so I'll throw in some mining equipment for you. So here I am. I sold my farm, sold everything. Only have $153,789 after I paid Parker, because Parker paid for it. I paid for it, so I paid everything, and Parker had all his equipment, had all the equipment checked, serviced, and he said he had them all painted my favorite color, John Deere green. So he told me pick up the paperwork. He got all the vehicles registered in my name. He got the deed and all that taken care of, put in my name now. So we now own the farm. And he said go out here, make a right. Then as soon as we get to the top of the hill, make a left, go past the warehouse, there's a road. He said as soon as we hit the road, this is all our property right here. So we own some farmland. So we are now living in the Yukon. According to Parker, the guy also owned the whiskey factory, and Parker sold that to me. The only whiskey factory in town, and he was setting up a goat farm, and he had a small dairy where he was making his secret recipe goat cheese. So this must be the house. And, this must be the farm. So, there's that too. Parker said there's some equipment in here. Yeah. Like an international flatbed truck. Hey, look, let's just go ahead and park the car in here. And see out the back here. So he painted the buildings match my favorite color. It's John Deere green. I've known Parker for ages. We'll check out the equipment here in a second. This is our house. Yeah, I guess he said he was an older gentleman and he had this house specially built so he didn't have to shovel the snow off the roof in the winter time. Yeah, that will do. An A-frame house will do that. Okay. Kitchen. Yeah, that's our kitchen. Wardrobe closet right there. Dining room table. Couch. Nice TV. Wood burning stove for heat. And this is our bed. Nice view of the fields. Nice view of the farm. So let's see what kind of equipment we got. Start here. According to Parker, the guy, this is the Colossus PTS 720 sprayers. He said there's two sprayers. The one facing the silos is herbicide. The one facing the house is liquid fertilizer. He said the green rollers are for grass, and this one is for seeds. We got the John Deere Extra Energy Seeder Planter, which is a direct drill. That's good. Lizard Colossus FLM 726 spreader. So the big red machine can be converted into to a weeder, to a cultivator, to a mulcher. He said he has it set up as a mulcher. We have a cut-in plow, the John Deere 2110. And then we got the John Deere 2410 plow. Two forage wagons. Titan Super Collector 533. Blizzard, two of them. And the Titan Trailer Colossus pack. Okay. What do we got over here? Got a bulk silo right there. This is a hay and silage production. He said the guy was very digital, so he says he has digital signs underneath everything. Here's our silo. Which can hold just about anything. Oh yeah, this new technology. It's called tractor swathing. That's why he has two forage wagons. You can do two fields at once. So I guess see the size local guy and that. That's a tractor swath. SD760 lizard farming on a trailer. A regular grain header and a corn header. And another tractor swath. And we also have Sammy's KDF 3415. Okay, so this is the mower. Yes. Ah, John Deere Sidekick. Okay. Shop. Yeah, he said he was a big JCB fan. So this is JCB 8330. Another one. And another fast track JCB 4220 icon. So we got two 8330 icons and 142 with the front end loader and tail forks. And this is the Lizard Artist. He said it holds up to 200 liters, 200,000 liters of grain. Yeah, he did get everything in my name, Buddy 1927. Ha ha ha. Okay. Oh, and I missed this soil sampler. Okay. Actually, I tell you what. Let's open this. I'm gonna take the Sidekick. And we'll go check out the fields since we're here. Parker said the mining season's almost over with. I might be able to get a little time in. And if we take a look at the map, we own all this and the riverbank and the river. We own the rivers. The river and the riverbank, but we own all this property. So it's not too bad. And I want to take a look at the fields. Guy said, according to Parker, they were all plowed. None of this has been planted. And take a look at the let's take a look at the map. Oh, they all need plowing. Okay. But here, we can combine these two fields, these two fields, these two fields. See if we can combine all these fields together. So you might, he said your neighbor is a guy named David. So be a little leery of him. And Parker was good. He said there's some gold here, but people in the town won't allow him to take this property up. They built the town around the farm. Okay. This kind of looks like Haynes. Ah, so that must be our whiskey factory. How do we get there? There's the bank. So I guess we take this road? There's the train tracks. Whiskey Beaver. So let's take a look at this. Ah, it has water. So I need barley, corn, and sorghum. Uh, Barley is planted next month. Corn isn't planted till April. Sorghum is April also. So I got to save 2 fields. Let's save 2 fields. Okay. Not bad. Okay. So once you start supplying it, people in town, to, Parker said, since I'm giving him a surprise, he's giving me a surprise that said paying back for the surprise is giving him the thing of whiskey. Let's talk to this guy here. Are you David?
Hey there, neighbor. If it is not nice to meet you, I don't know what is. I'm David. Call me Dave if you want to. Don't have to. I'm happy with either. Welcome to the neighborhood. Saw you moving in the other day. I'm new here too. I came here almost 2 years ago, so I'm still a newbie in the eyes of the townfolk, and probably will be for a long time. Especially since I don't have a farming background and came from the city. Did something completely different before. What brings you here, buddy? Look who's ambitious. I like it. I think we're gonna be on good terms, friend. Let's talk some more and get to know each other when you're settled in. I bet we can help each other out here and there. I'll definitely tell you about all the mistakes I made so far, hoping you don't hear about them from the others first, if it's not too late. But more importantly, so you don't make the same mistakes. Let your grandpa be disappointed in me instead of you. Also, you want to avoid tauntingly being stared at by our local lumberjack, Noah. I swear his sharp stare while shaking his head can fell a tree. Okay. So, feel free to come by and chat me up anytime, buddy. I'll take some time for you. If I don't, I'm busy. But that doesn't mean I don't love you anymore. Got it? Already do.
Sure, friend. Whatever. Okay, that's David. So we got all this property. We got some work to do here. And according to Parker, there's a sheep pen up there. The guy had, not sheep, the goat pen up there. And the guy had goats and he's making goat cheese. And Parker said the recipes are in the dairy up there. So, we got a lot of fields to work out. Tell you what, I need to go check out mine. So let's hop in the pickup truck. There we go. We'll hop into the pick 'em up. Now, let's see. Let's take a look at the map. I need to get to the farm over here. I need to go here. So, cross the railroad track. No. Yeah, the bridge is here. Oh, yeah, there's a ferry we can take. I want to avoid David. It's a little weird. So, let's see if we can get to the gold field and the goat field and see everything. Parker said the guy cleared out some trees. He would set up a he set up a sawmill for. He said there's lots of trees. Make some money there. I gotta learn this town. Just smelting. Yukon smelting. Store. This is, yeah. Farmers market. Grains go up. Ah, there's the bridge. Said the land was just across the river, right on the bridge. Said you see a windmill? Yeah, we got a wind turbine. I put it up. That's what the town uses for power. It says, and he was really big into solar power, so we got a bunch of solar stuff over there. I noticed that on the other farm. Oh, this must be the other farm. Logistics center. Yeah, Parker said he was setting up a logistics center for the people in the area. Plus, his good place to store his stuff. Nothing in here. He said he just built it, and they built this sawmill. Okay. Said he built this little dairy. Said he process the goat's milk. Okay, we got. He said all the recipes are here. So we got the aged goat cheese, buffalo, uh, buffalo bottled milk, buffalo mozzarella cheese, buffalo butter, buffalo goat's butter, milk butter, cheese, chocolate. What do we need for chocolate? Oh, all we need is some sugar. Okay, maybe we can get a sugar mill going. Goat's milk bottled, goat's cheese, Gouda, milk, regular mozzarella, avocado. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. So we need to get some goats, but before we do that, we're gonna need some hay. So I'm gonna take a look at the hay, fields, and we can have up to 2,021 goats or sheep. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. No silo, I guess that's where he stores the hay. He said he used loose hay. So, this in here. He said there are some John Deeres, so this is the John Deere 7R 350 Gen 2 with a John Deere 700M attachment. And this is another John Deere with a pulley. I don't know if I can put my chainsaw there. Okay. That's the rest of our equipment. We got another grain trailer, and we got a Bailey flatbed trailer. And Parker said he was in the process of setting up buildings, so he just went ahead and finished setting up the building. Okay, so we do have a trommel. So we put our dirt in here, gets washed and comes out here. All right. Parker that set up a 5G cell tower. Covers my farm, the whole town, plus mine site. He said he had that set up. Smelter in here. No equipment, huh? Gold safe. Gold smelter. No activity product. Okay. He said this must be the gold room. Okay, that's right. We are in Canada. There's the Canadian flag. And he said he had a bunch of Dutch flags, and he replaced them all with American flags for me. That's nice. He painted the building green. Whoa, we got some equipment here. Got a Mack truck, Anthem. Got a Kenworth. I guess you can lower this to put equipment on. This is a regular flatbed. Parker said I might need these big trucks. This is the Volvo. And Parker says these things come out like a White Star. It is a White Star. Fuel truck. Bedrock. Ha 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 ha. That was Parker's favorite television show was called The Flintstones, and he said he always wanted to own a town name. He always wanted to own a company named Bedrock. This is an old Texaco fuel tanker, repair shop. Okay, and this is a service truck. In case equipment breaks down out there, we can take this, go out there. So that's one building. Okay. He said the guy had an old logging truck, so I guess that's that. And this is used to grind the stumps. Okay, American flag. This is the equipment I bought. Those 3 tractor trailers and this equipment I bought for Parker. And that's a D11. What the hell am I going to do with a D11? I don't know. JCB dump truck. Another repair set. JCB front loader and backhoe. Cat D11. Man, he painted it John Deere green and John Deere yellows on the spokes. Parker, you cracked me up. Man, that's a big blade. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. He said that I could use this later on. And got his Volvo front end loader, an old one. He had it serviced. He had it serviced, repaired, rebuilt, and repainted. So that's our equipment. Yeah. Parker says he got to finish repaving from this area. He said, I own all this land right here. And I see why the guy had a chainsaw. Parker said the guy was just going to go ahead and have cows out here. So the guy was a great landscaper. He had this built. And Parker says it produces a lot of electricity. And money goes directly into my bank account, so that's good. And Parker said that he cleared this area across the street. The roads go through my property, so he cut down all these trees. So this is all cleared. And he said when you think you, after you get the farm taken care of, start down by the bridge near the water, start digging out down here and work your way up, and go from there. So he said this area is cleared for right now. So I got this whole big area all set up. So this is going to be my life. $11 o'clock. Stopping my lizard super duty. Let's head back to the farm. Parker said there was a guy named Tony Beats. He said if he's not around to ask, if Parker said if I have any question about gold mining, I can always go to Parker. But he said if he wasn't around, he said just go to a guy named Tony Beats. He's up at he's a couple hours away. We got a farmer's market. There's a train. No railroad crossings. Oh, crap, across the tracks here. Well, we haven't gone to this area. What does that say? That must be the high school. That football field. More fields. I don't know. We'll just go this way. We own it. We'll take a look at it. He said the people around here are friendly. Fuel tank. Got a lot of work to do. Now the fields are prepped. And if I'm gonna need hay, take a look at the map. And he said that he had soil sampled the land. Ugh. Well, oh, good. We got a bunch of good loam on these fields. These fields aren't that good. Yeah, we got a lot of work we're gonna have to do. But what we could do is combine field 12 and 11, combine 9 and 10, 8 and 7, 5 and 4, and take this whole section, combine it. Actually, we can find this. I need corn, barley, and sorghum. There's a road that goes through there, so I can be on the land, so we get rid of any roads we want to. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take field 12, 11, find that into one field and make that a grass field. Sandy loam. Make field 13 corn, barley, sandy loam down here. do barley down here. We'll do barley here too, because I might get chickens. We can use that as feed if what we don't use at the thing. Field 5, or we can turn into field 5 and 4. Combine into one field and turn that into um, sorghum. Fields 1, 2, 3, and 6. We combine and 13 into one and turn that into a cornfield. Yeah, that sounds good. So our next episode, we're gonna start combining fields and start planting some grass. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and bell. That way you know when the latest videos we do and when I go live here on YouTube. Also, do me a favor, hit that like button. Maybe like, along with, if you watch it on a mobile device, the hype button helps the video out. And if you share this video with your friends, it helps the video out too. And do me another favor. Be safe out there in the world. Have fun playing your games, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.